and I'm extremely excited to be here. Well, I have to say, we all know why we're excited, right?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. We're here to set the tone. Yes, jokes apart, tone for, a wonderful film which is called Darlings, because that's what you get when you mix a load of red chilies with a pocket full of sunshine. It's always going to be a darling moment, right? Once again, hello everyone and welcome to the launch of a very special song from the film Darlings, a film unlike anything, I promise you, you've seen. Darlings is produced by Red Chillies Entertainment and Eternal Sunshine and is releasing on Netflix this Friday, the 5th of August. Now let's just go through this. What day is it today? 2nd of August, absolutely. मतलब इतनी ही रफ्तार से जिस रफ्तार से आप सब सवाल पूछेंगे when the cast and crew of Darlings is here, उतनी ही रफ्तार से मेरे सब सवालों का जवाब भी दे दीजिए. What day is it today? Tuesday. Lovely. 2nd of August is what I wanted to hear. Tuesday, yes, which means we've got exactly 3 days on the 5th of August. So make sure you mark the date and mark your calendars. With 3 days to go before the film releases, we're thrilled to bring to you a very... Wait a minute. I'm thrilled to bring this to you. Are you looking forward to this? Because you're going to see it here for the first time ever. A very special song from the film, like I said, for the first time. Sit back and let the music immerse you into the world of Darlings. Folks, here it is. Presenting ILAAJ. Between you and all the amazing gupshup we're going to have with the people who've been involved in making the film. So get ready to hear what went on behind the scenes and everything that went into making this amazing film. Because a lot really went into it. In fact, I promise you it's a full package. So who better to hear it from the team themselves? Are you ready to welcome the team? Come on, Delhi, we know that we can do better. We just can do better. Not just because we're from Delhi, we just can do better because the first person I'm about to introduce to you is the very talented actor and debut producer, the lovely Alia Bhatt. Along with Alia, I'd also like to call on stage our darling director and writer, Jasmeet Kedri. Hi Jasmeet, you look beautiful. Joining Jasmeet on stage, we have the legendary filmmaker and music composer, Mr. Vishal Bharadwaj. Good afternoon, sir. Well, joining them on stage, the one who needs absolutely no introduction, our powerhouse performer, Shefali Shah. Hi, Shefali, welcome. Find a great film and put him in it. That's because that's where he belongs. Put your hands together for Vijay Varma. Well, joining Vijay is the guy who makes waves and is making waves, and we missed him in the last launch, is Roshan Matthew. And along with them, I'd also like to welcome producer and COO of Red Chillies Entertainment, Mr. Vijay Varma. Please take your seats. I can take that one. Yeah, we all like to play musical chairs right before we start a show. Hi, Roshan.
Hi.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, take a good look. This is the cast and crew of Darlings. And of course, we're here for the launch of such a wonderful track. Congratulations. The track is absolutely beautiful. I don't know who to look at because each and every one of you are responsible for making it amazing. But sir, we'll start with you, Vishal sir. You know, you're like, हमेशा ना जब मैं पिछले दो events में मैंने कहा है कि थोड़ा dark, थोड़ा comedy. Now this is a genre that is very familiar to you, and along with Gulzar Saab, you've done some amazing music for films that belong to this genre. Now, what was your one point of inspiration when the team came to you for this track for Darlings?
I think the script, it was absolutely new, fresh take on this genre, and absolutely new, and it was so surprising.
Your reaction as an actor when you heard the track?
I think my reaction was just as an audience. Actor, producer, मुझे वो समझ में नहीं आया. जब मैं गाना सुनती हूँ तो I immediately react. जो मतलब actually आपका soul react करता है. And immediately my soul reacted to the song because it was so beautiful. It gave me goosebumps, and I just love the lyrics, the music, the way Arijit has sung it, the whole combination, and at the point at which it comes in the movie is also a very, very important point. So it was the perfect song for that moment.
Well, it does sound wonderful, you know, and when we see the visuals, you just know, you know enough and then you don't know enough. It's just held back the right amount. Gaurav, I'm just going to come to you. You have so much experience, and when it comes to music, how do you know that, okay, this is it, this is the one track that we're going to take, and it's going to be something that's going to, like, you know, blow everyone's mind? Because music is also, it's also very individual. But when you hear a track like ILAAJ, you know that everyone's going to love it. How do you know it's right?
See, it has started changing. Earlier we used to use music for largely song and play. I mean, it used to come, we used to have performances. Now, I think slowly it is becoming part of narrative, where it keeps the story going forward. And that's how songs these days have to tell and basically participate with the narrative of the film. So when we were working on this song, I think that time we were looking for something which was basically love gone wrong. That was the brief given to Vishal ji ki मोहब्बत तो सबको होती है, but अगर मोहब्बत होगी और परवान भी चढ़े, but अगर सफल नहीं होता, in terms of you don't achieve what you want to achieve. And that's how the song came. And when we heard it for the first time, not on Arijit's voice, he has done the first rendition. It was amazing. And I think all of us fell in love with that version that time, and it was like, yeah, this is something that we need.
You think we can hear that?
Shalji, please, yes.
Am I allowed to
Okay,
ask?
because I love Arijit's voice, so, but anyway, I'll sing 2 lines. दिल हमारा लाइलाज है, दिल हमारा लाइलाज है, बस इश्क ही इश्क ही इश्क ही दिल है, ऐसे जुनूनी को समझाना मुश्किल है, जीने का भी शौक है, मरने का भी शौक है, बेचारा दिल दिल हमारा लाइलाज है.
That was amazing.
Outstanding.
Yeah, it really was. One of those choking moments. Like, oh my God, this is happening. So, you know, Jasmeet, I'm going to come to you. Was this the moment you were living, even like behind closed doors? Like, what was your experience? You know, first time director, you've got Vishal sir, you've got a great track. When did you know you hit home with it? This is what you wanted.
And Gulzar sir.
And Gulzar sir, of course.
It was wonderful. We wanted a song, as Gaurav said, about a relationship where two people are madly in love with each other. It's perfect, but there's something broken in it. And we told Vishal sir and Gulzar Saab about this, and he came up with one word, ILAAJ. It is such a wonderful word to describe all the briefs and all the story and the script and whatever we could give him. And then he presented it like this. Gulzar Saab wrote the lyrics. It was fab.
Really is, yeah.
Actually, it comes out of the script, you know. But आलिया के जो कैरेक्टर वो लाइलाज है फिल्म में. एक पॉइंट तक, you know, वो जो आप देखेंगे फिल्म तो पता चलेगा. वो लाइलाज कैरेक्टर है.
Yeah, because your head tells you to leave it, the relationship, but your heart wants to stay in it, and that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a true romance story. Like, you know, so many times your head tells you something and your heart tells you something else. But then again, we're just 3 days away from watching it. So yay! Yeah, the countdown has begun. But you know, Shefali, I'm going to move to you a little away from the track. so close to the release. What's been your most, like, you know, memorable moment of shooting this film? Like that one scene where you're like, this is it. No spoilers, of course, but we want to know that moment from you.
There are many such moments, but I remember one moment which again I can't tell you because you asked me a question saying that there are no spoilers and then you expect me to tell you also.
Okay, so maybe a moment where, say, generic moment, like, you know, if...
So it's a generic moment.
Yeah.
Where there is Alia, there's me, there is Roshan, there are the cops, and yeah, I just
tell us about that.
It's not generic and it is hilarious. I mean, I think it's there in the trailer as well. Just a chota bit of it.
A titchki of it is there at the end of it.
And also, a lot of it happens once we enter that room. But I remember us shooting in the corridor, and it was just the two of us, and there were the cops. I was hysterical. We were hysterical.
So was it a
because
funny
they were
scene
so
or was it a serious
good.
scene?
No, it was a serious scene, but it was a funny situation. So we were laughing at ourselves.
And
We were amused by our own selves.
And you know the actors, Ditya,
In the reactions.
and Santosh, they were so good. So good.
Did you see that? No, I saw it. Okay, fine. That was an exclamation.
But it was, I mean, first I was blown, I was just laughing, and we were not supposed to be laughing in this. But
Actually, when I saw the film 2 days ago, I saw the shot. There's a small smile on your face because we were running out of time, and I couldn't stop. Chef and I didn't stop laughing, and we just couldn't stop. And finally, we had to shoot it. Just move ahead, and literally, I'm smiling in the shot. If you catch it.
Now everybody is going to like zone in on that and then, you know, focus on that smile and then play this video along, which is great. Yeah. Well, you know, Vijay, the time that the trailer launch happened, and then we saw you in this different mood. मतलब पिटाई भी हो रही थी, सब कुछ हो रहा था, and then, you know, to sort of see you switch like a chameleon over here, to see the romance in your eyes. I'm going to ask you a personal question, like, what is your most sort of favorite genre when it comes to just performing on screen? Like, is it comedy, or is it thrill, or is it just, action? What do you enjoy the most?
I don't like doing action for sure.
Especially when you're on the receiving end.
No, I mean action is very technical. I like doing drama. Drama is my favorite genre because it is interpersonal relationships. You can build so much and you're feeding off each other. It's one of the favorite joys that I have when I'm performing. But as a genre, if I were to say, like, I've done a few. I've done some thrillers, I've done all kinds of stuff. But romance is something that I'm yet to dabble in nicely. I think we see a little bit of traces in this, in Darlings.
Yeah, we see that moment, you know, during ILAAJ also, and you're looking. I mean, I can't do the shot, but I say, oh, sharab pite hue, you know, बहुत romance था for me. I felt it. No, I'm serious. Alia, very naughty you are.
The romance was for Alia.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah, that too, obviously.
Yeah, उसके दिमाग में romance चल रहा था.
Well, okay, Roshan, we missed you the last time.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't be here the last time. I missed being here the last time.
Yeah, I mean, and it's great that you're here. Very close to the launch of the film. 3 days left. What are you feeling?
I'm
Great
very
things
excited.
are being said and heard about you, so congratulations on that.
Thank you. I've just gotten here, so everything's new.
Roshan had a bit of a breaker-like moment. His bags got lost and all.
Yeah.
Oh really? Whose outfit are you wearing? I mean, not the designer. Who have you borrowed it from?
No, he found it.
Oh, you found
The
it.
outfit got here before I did. So.
Okay. Oh, how starry. But anyway, just joking. Yeah, tell us how you're feeling.
But yeah, I'm very overwhelmed. I've literally just landed here, and then firstly I haven't seen them for a really long time. Any of them. We've been communicating on the phone. Just
Anything
meeting
changed?
them.
Anyone looking, feeling different? Who?
Yeah, I
He
look
looks
different.
different?
That's there.
The character.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
This, I didn't want to say it. I'm glad you answered that.
No, but
This
that's the
HMI
energy
buzz.
is the same.
Yeah, sorry.
The energy is the same otherwise. So it's nice to be here. I'm very excited about the film, obviously. But yeah, I'm just taking it all in, like one thing at a time. I just heard the song for the first time right now.
Oh, is that right? But you're in the song.
Yeah, but
Yeah, okay.
we didn't have it while we were filming.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, I just like managed to squeeze in a word to Vishal saying I love it. I absolutely love the song. I was still excited when I walked in. I was just going around the room, meeting everyone, chit-chatting. The song started playing and I shut up and I stood in one corner and I listened to it.
And how lucky are you that the first time you heard it here and the second time you heard Sir sing for you?
Yeah. So you get what I mean when I say it's been overwhelming.
Yeah. All right, one last question before we open it to the press. I know a lot of you want me to just zip it. But, okay, thoughts. Who do you want to dedicate this track to? That one person, and you cannot name anyone on stage. And this one's just for Alia. You cannot say press to this answer. You cannot dedicate this song to the media. I know we all love them, but that's your answer.
ILAAJ.
Okay. Gaurav, shut your eyes and think who you want to dedicate this song to. I'm going to start with you.
No, I'm going last. Last time I went first. I want to wait for my options.
Gulzar Saab.
Gulzar Saab? Okay. Okay, no repeat answers. No, Alia, we'll go. Okay, Roshi, we'll start with you.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Can I just say the film? It's not a cop out.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes,
Fair
you
enough,
can.
fair enough. Yeah, give it.
Okay.
Alright, Shefali, we'll go with you next.
I'd say my children. I mean, they're really ILAAJ, yeah. Like, seriously, I mean it.
Okay, fine. Oh, you mean it like that, like reverse?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
You
got
think
it.
I'm saying it out of love?
No, I think she's scolding me right now. Okay, Vijay, we'll go with you.
I think I'll dedicate this song to Mr. Shah Rukh Khan.
ये हमेशा हम सब कुछ
The king of romance, hello. We need his blessings on the song.
Okay.
So it's a dedication to him.
Okay, fine. Vishal sir, I'm giving Alia time.
Yeah, actually, I would like to dedicate it to Tabu. For the reason, like she is ILAAJ for me. And I am ILAAJ for her. मैं उसके बिना काम नहीं कर सकता हूँ. और मैं इसका एक छोटा सा इंसिडेंट बताता हूँ इस गाने का. ये भी गाना हुआ तो एक रात शाहरुख ने मुझे फ़ोन किया. एंड आउट ऑफ द ब्लू रात को 12 साढ़े 12 बजे मैं भी जगा हुआ था और उन्होंने वो गाना सीधा गाना शुरू किया. हेलो भी नहीं बोला. एंड ही स्टार्टेड सिंगिंग द होल सॉन्ग. And then he started narrating the meaning of it and Gaurav was there. And then he said कि ये गाना तुम मेरे लिए होता तो और ज़्यादा मज़ा आता. I felt so nice that he was being jealous about it.
That's a very good feeling. That kind of jealousy is very positive jealousy.
And it was so nice of him, he's producer of the film, and to listen to the song and then call and appreciate. I think this is what we all want in our life. All we artists. हम लोगों को सिर्फ appreciation चाहिए होता.
Absolutely, and what a lovely dedication I have to say to Tabu. Gaurav?
Gulzar Saab, it's,
Just already said.
my father was a big fan.
Thanks, Alia, making my job easy.
So when you come to industry, few veterans that you see, something that you have basically has been narrated to you, and he's one of them. And you get a chance to work with them. It's nothing more lovely than that. It's just stunning.
Absolutely. Alia? ये देखिए कितनी expressions हैं हमारे पास कितनी ज़्यादा.
क्योंकि दिल्ली दिल वालों का शहर है, मैं दिल्ली वालों को ILAAJ डेडिकेट करूँगी.
ये जो कला है ना और क्योंकि इन्होंने दिलवालों को ये गाना डेडिकेट किया है, I have to say that has been absolutely wonderful chatting with all of you. I'm just going to look on the side and let all of you take over because it's between you and them now. Over to the press.
Alia, since you dedicated the song to Australia,
नहीं, I can't sing after Vishal sir has sung and Arijit means I will sing another song for you in private after this event is over. In your ear. Huh?
we are not going to meet up.
I'll meet you and sing for you. Twinkle twinkle little star गाओ आपके लिए. Happy birthday गाओ. आपका birthday कब है? अच्छा आ रहा है. Happy birthday. क्या नाम है आपका? Happy birthday Seema. Happy birthday Seema. जिसका बर्थडे है 6 सितंबर को, हैप्पी बर्थडे सीमा।
There's going to be like this big like video that's going on a projector that this is going to be played. That's so sweet.
You made the month. You didn't make my day, but you actually made the whole month for me.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, we have a question here. We have a question. There are 400 people here. वो बस नाम पे बीप करके अपना नाम बुलवा दीजिए. We have a question right here.
I have a question for Gaurav and in continuation of what you were saying. You know, having two musical legends like Vishal sir and Vijay sir in the same song, how was this for you? What was that like, you know, having this for this song?
इनिशियली तो हम लोग को डर लग रहा था कि विशाल सर हाँ बोलेंगे नहीं बोलेंगे, तो हमने काफ़ी तरह से मतलब इनडायरेक्टली रीच आउट किया. देन आई कॉल्ड हिम डायरेक्टली, सर मिल सकते हैं. ही केम टू ऑफिस, वी ब्रीफ्ड हिम अबाउट द फिल्म. And wonderful part is that he was sitting on the table and there was the title track came out there. Yeah. It was just amazing thing that on the first meeting he had the track. And I mean, you want to work with him. You get the track on the first meeting. It's like overwhelming feeling. Then you enjoy the moment, then you go with it.
Hi Alia.
Okay.
This is Pari from Media. मेरा आपको सवाल तो बात है, पहले कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन बहुत सारी चीज़ों के लिए, बिकॉज एज एन डेब्यू और आपकी डार्लिंग्स और आप सून टू बी मॉम, तो सब चीज़ों के लिए बहुत बहुत आपको मुबारकबाद.
शुक्रिया।
मैं जानना चाहूँगी आपसे कि जिस तरीके का पूरा ये आपका एक फिलहाल के साथ बैक टू बैक काफ़ी सारी मूवीज और बहुत हेक्टिक आपका था, और किस तरीके से आपने इसको मैनेज किया, और काफ़ी ज़्यादा ये होता है कि आप बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग है, ये हम सबको पता है, बट एक होता है कि इस टाइम पे आपको लगता है कि आप थोड़ा सा रेस्ट चाहिए या हो गया है एज एन प्रोड्यूसर एज एन एक्टर, तो क्या था आपका वो एक मूवमेंट कैसा?
नहीं, इनफैक्ट नेहा और मैं बैक स्टेज यही बात कर रहे थे कि अगर आप फिट हो, हेल्दी हो, फाइन हो, तो कोई रेस्ट लेने की ज़रूरत है ही नहीं. काम करना मुझे सुकून देता है, मेरी पैशन है, इट कीप्स माय हार्ट, माइंड, सोल, एवरीथिंग अलाइव एंड चार्ज. तो मैं तो मतलब 100 साल की उम्र तक काम करूँगी.
So we have a question that side.
Yeah, hi, Pooja here.
Hi, Pooja.
Hi, good to see you all and many congratulations. Love the song and congratulations, Alia, turn producer with this. So my question is for Roshan. What was it like being part of this song, and also you returned to Netflix after Choke? So what is it like to work on the OTT space with, you know, the entertainment industry changing the way it is?
Honestly, while working, I've not really been able to identify a difference between working where on a project that's being made for an OTT platform or for, for a theatrical release. I feel like our job remains the same. Maybe once it's out, how quickly it reaches people, or how far it reaches, or the kind of responses that get to you, the kind of audience that your project finds, that's where the difference lies. And that's also very subjective. It depends on what the project is exactly, what the film or the series is. I'm also discovering it. I think we're all discovering it. We're also, I've been noticing this interesting trend in conversations while the project is being planned as to whether this belongs on an OTT platform or this requires a theatrical release. I've still not been able to figure out what the difference is exactly. And especially because I come from Malayalam, all sorts of films work in theatres there. You could be running a very small, say a feel-good film about 5 or 6 absolute newcomers, a coming-of-age story, and it could be playing next to Mohanlal's biggest action entertainer of the year. And both of these films can parallelly be doing well. So it is a strange place that I come from, and everything is strange in the kind of work that we do. So
Thank you so much, but it seems you have a winner on hand. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Hi, Shafali ma'am, this side.
Hi.
Hi. Ma'am, first of all, I just want to know that what made you said a yes for Darlings? Because you have been associated with Netflix for so many projects, but what was so special about Darlings that you said yes?
The script.
Okay.
There was no way I could say no. It's a terrific script. And it was really very simple. And it was very quick.
Thank you.
Hi. Firstly, welcome back to Delhi, all of you. Good to see you all, and congratulations. The song looks, of course, amazing. My question, though, is for Jasmeet. You co-wrote Darlings along with Parvesh Sheikh, of course, and then brought the story to life while filming it. Can we also pin you down like Shefali ji spoke about her favorite scene? What was your favorite scene as the captain of the ship to direct and bring to life from your script?
This is like choosing between children. So the first day of shoot is my special day because my first film. It was the first day of shoot where all of them. I think the first day was with Vijay first, but then when all of them were on set together, that was very special because there were 140 people on set. All of them have more experience than me. And but I told myself that I know my script best, I know my characters best, and when I saw it coming to life for the first time, their chemistry, how it's really landing and coming alive, that was really special for me.
Hi sir, hi everyone, congratulations. My question is for Vishal sir. Sir, lovely song. I want to know, do you think of yourself as a music composer first or a film director?
Music composer. I became director so I can feed myself as or employ myself as music composer. Otherwise, no one was hitting me.
My next question is for Alia. Alia, congratulations. After production, are you looking forward to exploring different other aspects of filmmaking like direction, writing?
One step at a time. I never say never, but one step at a time. To be
Hi, actually my question is for both Kali ma'am and for Alia. Finally I feel like powerful roles for women are being written, and this movie, as we saw from the trailer, this movie is going to be something in which women actually have all the power and the men sort of feel helpless towards the end, right? The script is such. How do you think the male audience is going to perceive that shift? Because women are finally taking charge.
It's not like exactly like that, the script. I mean, I think this is maybe an understanding you're getting from the world of the trailer. Yes, we agree that definitely you're seeing in my opinion, you're seeing a mother-daughter dynamic like never before. And what's, in my opinion, extremely beautiful is their relationship and how honest and how rare this sort of dynamic is. Like the mother is suggesting all odd things and the daughter is sometimes mothering the mother, and it's like sort of vice versa sometimes. But it's a great time, yeah, for movies, but I feel like it's always been, and now it's even better, with platforms like Netflix. There's so much kind of scope for writers, creative thinkers, directors to sort of not be worried maybe about that day one box office number and really explore roles and worlds and characters very deeply. And at the end of the day, the endeavor is to always just make a good film that touches the heart. As Roshan was saying, whether it releases in a theatre or an OTT platform, that really doesn't matter. So we are happy with great roles for women in any aspect, and it has been that way, and it will continue to be that way, and it should continue to be that way.
And you've been headlining a few movies like that. So I think it's great that you've been headlining movies as such. And I think at the end of the day, it makes women feel more powerful. It makes women feel more drawn to the idea that they can actually run movies now without having there to be a stronger male presence.
No, yeah, and I mean, everybody over here, I think, sitting can agree with that. I mean, even Vishal sir has always, in his movies, given women such an important, pedestal and made them really the driving force. It's not really about gender. I think women, man, just write good characters first, write good story, and then that's it. वो gender का बाद में देखेंगे. We can play within it, It doesn't matter.
There's a question.
Hi, Pauline from Action Media. So I wanted to ask you, you have always walked into movie sets as an actor, but this is the first time you have walked into a movie set both as an actor and a producer. So how's the transition been so far for you, and what changed, if at all?
Well, on set, I'm an actor first. I don't think I walked onto set like, oh, my acting process needs to change because I'm a producer or anything like that. In fact, I feel like the real producer in me only woke up much later. I was always an actor only. Now it's just, I think the feeling is a little different. You feel, but I've always felt very protective about my films. So I feel maybe even more protective about Darlings. Also because we've worked really hard on it, which is a given with every movie. Everybody works really, really hard. And yeah, you just keep your fingers crossed and hope for the best.
Thank you. My next question is for Vijay.
Hi.
Just a second, yeah. So the trailer clearly suggests that you play a very troubled character. Troubled, yeah. So as an actor and also as a human being, how do you prepare yourself for a role where the man is abusive? This is what I get from the trailer, right? As an actor and also as a human being, how do you prepare for a role like that?
I mean, you just have to look around. There's a lot of broken people around, and there are so many broken stories around. Jasmeet and I spoke at length about it, and the script is complete in itself. And if the actor has decent imagination, he can pick up from there and create the universe out of it. The tough part is to kind of play it out, and for that you require a great deal of trust, respect, and comfort with the crew members, especially with the actor that you're working with. And me and Alia had that kind of regard and respect and comfort with each other, and we were handled with very soft gloves when we were doing all these things. So these roles, as much as they create a certain kind of an effect in the audience, are important for actors to kind of take up the responsibility and play this out, because sometimes everything needs to be represented on screen for people to see that it exists. हम लोग बात नहीं करेंगे तो पता भी नहीं चलेगा. बात करना ज़रूरी है. And if that means that you put yourself on the line, you put yourself on the line because you back the message of the film.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, this is Deepak from Wise Movie Reviews. Just a question to Shefali ma'am. So ma'am, you have this back-to-back releases on Netflix. Like after Darlings, you have this Daily Crime Season 2 coming up on 26th. How do you find it? Like, is it really exhaustive or difficult to switch between the characters? Like, this is kind of a dark comedy, and the other one is a very sensitive character that you played of a DCP.
Hi, Deepak. Well, honestly, we shot for each project separately, and none of the projects overlapped. So, when I did Darlings, I was only doing Darlings, and I was Shamshu.
Okay.
When I did DC, I was only Vartika. So, it didn't cross. I'm in fact very excited that there is Darlings and then there is DC, and what is even more exciting is they're so different, and I think that's great for an actor. But I've always done one project at a time, so I've not gone from one set to another in terms of shooting for this in the morning and going and shooting elsewhere in the evening. And I mean it's commendable how actors do it. I'm really not sure I can pull that one off.
Good luck, ma'am, for both years.
Thank you.
Hi, darlings. This is Shrishti Anand from Mayapuri, and my question is for Alia and Vijay. First of all, Alia, big congratulations for the Darling who's on the way. And आपने अभी डायरेक्शन के बारे में बात की, तो क्या कभी आपने सोचा है कि अगर आप डायरेक्ट करती हैं तो वो किस तरह की फिल्म होगी? एंड विजय, मिर्जापुर 3 के लिए हम क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं?
Those are a lot of questions actually.
Just two.
Yes. We'll start with Alia.
हाँ, I think देखिए डायरेक्टर बनना बहुत मुश्किल काम है. It's a very very hard job. In my opinion, it's the hardest. तो फिलहाल I do not have a story to tell. I just hope every director wants to tell a story with me. बस.
Okay, what to expect from Mirzapur season 3? I mean, you guys actually know there's a lot coming in season 3. We've started shooting, is what I can tell. I can't tell you anything more, but it's worth the wait.
नंबर 1 पे है गाना तो मैं क्यों कंप्लेन करूँ?
So Alia, Himanshu this side from Music. So Alia, 2012 से आपकी करियर बाद 10 साल कंप्लीट हो चुके हैं, 2022 चल रहा है और इन 10 सालों में आपने प्रूव कर दिया है कि यू आर द वंडर वुमन ऑफ दिस इंडस्ट्री.
वंडर वुमन?
यस. तो कैसा आलिया एक्सपीरियंस रहा जब यहाँ की वंडर वुमन जो है बाहर की वंडर वुमन गैल गैडोट के साथ काम करके?
मुझे लगा कुछ बोला क्योंकि सडनली वंडर वुमन कहाँ से आ गया.
तो किस तरह का एक्सपीरियंस ओवरऑल रहा?
बहुत ही बढ़िया एक्सपीरियंस था. आई थिंक मेरे लिए मैं काफ़ी नर्वस थी क्योंकि बहुत ही नया एक्सपीरियंस था. मैं सब कुछ छोड़ छाड़ के जा रही थी. यू नो, नॉट इवन टेकिंग माई ओन टीम अलॉन्ग. मैं अकेली लिटरली गई थी. तो पूरा नया टीम, नया क्रू, एक्शन फिल्म है, वो भी मेरी पहली एक्शन फिल्म. पर उन्होंने बहुत ख्याल रखा. जब भी मुझे दाल चावल चाहिए था तो दाल चावल ला के दिया. दे मेड मी फील एक्सट्रीमली एट होम और मुझे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला. पर एट द सेम टाइम मुझे ऐसा लगा कि इतना कुछ अलग नहीं है. हम जो यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं वहाँ पे सेम ही है. इट्स जस्ट अ डिफरेंट लैंग्वेज. इन द फर्स्ट फ्यू डेज आई रिमेंबर मैं थोड़ी सी कंफ्यूज हो गई कि मुझे इंग्लिश में बात करना है. आई एम सो यूज्ड टू स्पीकिंग इन हिंदी, सो आई रिमेंबर दैट थ्रू मी ऑफ अ लिटिल बिट. बट देन I got used to it and I had a blast and I'm so grateful कि मुझे ये एक्सपीरियंस मिला. और आपकी फेवरेट वंडर वुमन, हम सबकी फेवरेट वंडर वुमन गाल गडोट के साथ काम करके तो यू नो शी सच एन आइकन एंड शी सच अ इंस्पिरेशन. वो मतलब जिस तरह से एक्शन करती है, जिस तरह से अपने आप को मतलब, एंड शी इज ऑल्सो प्रोड्यूसिंग दैट फिल्म. तो वो भी उस फिल्म पे प्रोड्यूसर है. तो आई थिंक वी हैड अ लॉट इन कॉमन, lot to talk about. And she was lovely, warm, possibly the most beautiful energy that I've ever come across. So yeah.
Thank you very much. And now we can call for a photo op before we say goodbye. Loads of questions, loads of lovely answers. What a beautiful track. Congratulations, Team Darlings. 3 days to go. Remember, now all we need to do is tune in to Darlings.